So we just had such a bad pass from an RV pulling a trailer with a car. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. So we are at Francis Beach State Park. We just left San Fran yesterday. And today we're going to New Brighton, which is just after Santa Cruz. And it's actually a pretty big one. It's about 59 miler. So yeah, join us for the ride. Taylor, what you got cooking?
Oats. It's for breakfast.
Yum. How'd you sleep last night?
Like shit.
Do you want to tell them what happened?
Our air mattress is having a leaky valve problem. So I had to pee at like midnight and the mattress was pretty much flat, so Matt blew it back up and then it went flat again sometime after, so we pretty much slept on the cold hard ground.
Yeah, that's pretty uncomfortable, huh?
Yes.
So it's about 8:15, we're ready to go. About over 2 hours this morning. What can you do? Let me show you guys this park. This will give you a bit of an idea how different a California state park is to like an Oregon state park. So here you've just got all your RVs lined up on the beach, completely exposed, not nearly as green. Right up on the beach, you can probably hear it, it's just over there. It's just so different. Alright, so we're heading off. We're gonna backtrack like half miles or so and go to the Safeway and get some snacks for today. We didn't buy enough yesterday, and then we'll be heading off. Things like this just add so much time to the day, but better to be prepared because we don't think there's anything until Santa Cruz. Alright, we've just stocked up at the Safeway. Got another loaf of bread and another bag of sugar. I'm gonna stay carved up. Taylor was already prepared for today, so she's already got food. I'm trying to get her to take this off. You think she'll get hot?
Yeah.
How long till she takes it off? I'm giving her the first hill, the top of the first hill. 2.8 miles, first stop of the day. Taylor, what are you doing?
I'm hot.
You can take your sweater off.
Yes.
Pretty impressive how she can do that over the helmet, hey guys. Give a thumbs up for that. I don't think I've ever done that. Alright guys, so we're about an hour in. It's been not the most scenic riding. We're right on the coast, but you don't get much of a view of it. But that's pretty nice up there. We're just going to keep pushing on. We're trying to pick the pace up a bit. Finally hit some scenic coastline now, guys. We've got a pretty decent shoulder. Things are going well. Yeah, so we just had such a bad pass from an RV pulling a trailer with a car and bikes on the back. He passed me on a descent with a really narrow shoulder and he was like riding the white line. I had no space. He nearly like knocked me off the bike. I watched him go past Taylor. He did give Taylor like a little bit more, but it definitely wasn't 3 feet. And would you believe at the bottom of the hill, he'd pulled over on the side of the road. So I gave him peace of my mind. It was just some young couple. And he was just like sitting there like shaking his head at me. I was like, it's 3 fucking feet, dude. It's not that hard, right? And then we were like yelling at them and they just drove off. They drove about, you know, I don't know, less than 1,000 feet and they had a red light for roadworks. So we went up past him again. I picked up a road cone and I put it right in front of his truck or in front of his RV. And then Taylor and I just kept riding up through the roadworks. And I looked back and I saw he had to get out to like move the road cone, you know. It's the little wins. And then further up, we wouldn't let him pass through the roadworks as well. So we got our revenge on him. But then of course, when he passed us, he like intentionally tried to swerve into us just a bit, like as like a fuck you, I suppose. But man, like the RV drivers are the worst. The RVs, the caravans are the worst. They don't know how to drive. They've got like no consideration. Luckily, we actually have a shoulder, or somewhat. It's gotten bigger now. Wow, the beach is great along here, and just check it out, like the washed out cliffs right up to the coast there, you know. Great spot. It's a great beach. Main thing I don't like about a lot of these beaches is there's always fishermen. I don't like fishing. Go vegan. Stop killing fish. Look at this sand right up in the emergency lane, guys. Yeah, look at this, guys, right down on the water. Descended, you know, almost down to sea level, not quite. It's nice with the flowers as well. And actually, the traffic, now that we've had that altercation, isn't so bad. So guys, here I'm on the corner of Pigeon Point Road. It's like one of the first lighthouses we've actually managed to see on the coast. Taylor kept pushing on. Check out this coastline. That's better. We got a headwind though. We're suffering. Alright, we've had our snack break. We're getting back on the road. We both had some bread, some jam. Taylor had dates and a banana. We're pretty carved up. 25 miles to Santa Cruz, and we've done 25 miles. So guys, check out what we've stumbled across here. Look at the cliffs right up off the coast, and we're at the bottom of them this time. This is gonna be cool. Damn, man. This is what we've been waiting for all day.
This is the kind of ocean I like to see. The weather's good, people are out in the water, the waves are beautiful. I just love it.
You can see on the left there's been a crazy fire come through here. Everything up on the hill has been scorched. Most of it's still pretty black and grey. Must have been really hot coming through. Oh guys, we have a headwind today. It is beating me down. Just trying to like not even think about it too much, but oh damn, that makes it a lot more work. Another nice view spot, guys. You can also pick up your cherries and your blueberries. Abo's 5 for $1. Alright, looks like we've finally been rewarded for all our riding into this headwind. Check that out. Got the sights on a nice descent. Pretty windy still, so hopefully it's not too washed out. You wouldn't really expect to see like farms right up onto the water, but that's what we've had for like quite a long stretch now. Alright, so we're just rolling through Davenport now. Very cute little town. One of those like one-horse towns right on the water. Right on the cliffs actually. It's a crazy little spot. A few people up here. Okay. And no worries. So I'm just enjoying a cliff bar. We're literally rolling for a moment, which is nice. We've had a lot of climbing and just like, you know, flat out into headwinds. Check it out guys, Santa Cruz city limits. Santa Cruz, baby! Santa Cruz! Definitely can't complain about the bike paths, guys. Relive a little bit of San Francisco in Santa Cruz. Oh, wait, am I on the footpath? So we're at the Safeway in Santa Cruz. Taylor has been in there for ages, and I just found out that the power had gone off, and everyone was like running around in there in the dark. Someone just came out and told me they saw Taylor with a phone like this, trying to find what she was looking for. But then of course no power meant that they couldn't check us out. So she just came knocking on the window, just right here, and she's like, well, they're not gonna let me leave, I can't pay for it. But luckily, as we were just talking about it, the power went back on. So I told her like, quick, go to the checkout because everyone's gonna be going there. What the hell? What kind of luck is that? That took forever. It's 3:30. I just ate like 2 loaves of bread while I was waiting for Taylor. Because when the power went back on, then the checkouts didn't work and everyone was trying to check out at once. We finally got it though, so check out what we got. Show us, Taylor.
Yeah, I'll show you. So we got some pasta for a meal. And then we already had rice, so I got a sweet potato with rice. And then I got some rice noodles and a ton of veggies for like a ramen type thing.
Stepping up in the world, huh?
Yeah.
So we just came down the road a little bit and we stopped at the first park we saw. There's picnic benches, water, a restroom. We are making some pasta. It's a late lunch, but it's better than just like going all the way to the state park now and skipping lunch, especially for Taylor. I ate like all that bread, but she hasn't had anything. Alright, so I've got lunch made up now. Pasta al dente. And poor Taylor, sent her on an errand. She's gone to the Ace Hardware to grab some propane. I'm gonna clean up a bit and eat, and hopefully she'll be back soon. How you feeling, Taylor?
Good. I'm full of pasta now. I'm ready for a nap. The sun is feeling nice and soothing on my skin. I'm happy.
And we gotta go get propane at the next Ace Hardware because this one didn't have it. And we've only got like 45 minutes to get there, so we better get moving. All right, so after that late lunch, we're back up on the coast, cruising our way into Santa Cruz, and it's an interesting place, interesting vibes, kind of chill, surfy kind of vibes. Everyone seems fairly active and fit and wealthy. Sometimes I just like keep riding and just keep hoping I'm going to get that shot that I want to show you guys, like the real scenic shot, the ocean shot, the really like wide shot. I think I lucked out this time, because check this out, right on this corner there's a good view of the Santa Cruz Bay, and I'm guessing that up there is the pier, so we lucked out with this one. Man, lots of vans around. This is a cool place. And yeah, check it out guys, there's the pier. We're in the bay here at Santa Cruz. You can see the amusement park down there and the beach. Awesome. Can't believe we made it to Santa Cruz. Right, so we picked up the last 2 propane bottles they had at Ace Hardware. These things are like gold around here. She said that they get 40 in on a Wednesday and they're sold out by the next day. But we lucked out, we got a couple. So that'll save us, yeah, the next 10 days probably will be good. They last us about 5 days. Guys, it is a busy tourist spot here in Santa Cruz. What a beautiful place though. There's the amusement park right on the water, guys. And people everywhere. I mean, it's a tourist spot and it's literally the holidays, so it's not that surprising, I guess. But we're gonna save most of the sightseeing around here for tomorrow, because the plan is to have a rest day here. Because, you know, it's a cool place. Neither of us have really seen it. Passing left. Passing left. Passing left, passing left, passing left. And back down on the beach, guys. Following the bike lanes and the signs to Capitola. And then after that, shouldn't be too far to the beach. It's a cool spot, we like it here. I'm guessing this is Capiola, I'm not too sure. They even got their own little pier. They ain't no Santa Cruz, but I mean, it kind of looks the exact same, except smaller. Guys, check out how cute this spot is. Look at that. It's like Venice or something. Right up on the water. There's the pier over there. Right, so we're thinking that's probably New Brighton there in the trees. There's a bunch of steps down to the beach. Let's look at the coast here, guys. Notice the Aussie trees, the eucalyptus. Okay guys, we made it to the campsite and it's actually really nice. Right over there, I'll show you in a bit, there's a view of the ocean, which is pretty cool, Pacific Ocean. There's actually a few other tents here as well. 3, looks like a couple of guys are pretty lightweight. Taylor's using the bathroom. We're gonna set the tent up and then we're gonna make dinner. I feel like we just had lunch. Lunch, we didn't finish it till like after 4. That's bad, isn't it? I'm glad I had all that bread earlier though. I could probably still eat. Okay, so I bought some thread tape down at the Ace Hardware. I think they call it plumber's tape here in the US. Now, I'm hoping that a little bit of that on our valve hole will stop the leaking. We were using electrical tape and that worked for maybe like almost 3 weeks, but then it stopped working. I haven't been able to get it to work again with the electrical tape. So yeah, I mean, this tape's kind of made for this sort of thing, so hopefully it pulls it off and we don't end up sleeping on the ground again tonight. All right, thread tape for the win. We put a few runs around it and then popped it closed, and it actually fully closed with this, whereas with the electrical tape I couldn't get it to fully close properly. So I think it's gonna work. We also shouldn't have tipped it there. I just tipped the water right near where we are. I had this full of water and I sort of put it in to see if it was bubbling when we put a bit of air in it, and it's not. So hopefully it's gonna hold out. So Taylor's cooking us up some ramen and we've been sort of bickering about it because she bought heaps of vegetables, like 4 or 5 different veggies. And I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, Taylor, the more veggies we eat, the more volume's taken up in our stomachs by low calorie foods. The less space there is for high calorie foods. But that said though, it still looks really good. Let me show you. So why don't you show them what's going on here, Taylor?
So, in here, we've got carrots and onions.
Focus up a bit.
Oh. And we've also got broccoli. and some mushrooms. I did go a little crazy on the veggies, but
Because we have
got,
more veggies, don't we?
rice noodles, which are like, you know, lighter than pasta or whatever.
And there's
I
like
just
less
wanted-
in there, isn't there? It's only
Yeah.
400 grams. Usually we eat 500 grams.
Usually we
minimum.
eat 450 grams of pasta.
And it's never enough.
So this is almost 400. So I'm bulking it up with vegetables, and vegetables are good for you, and it'll be delicious. So I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, so this is the bay. The view from, yeah, right down from the campsite. It's pretty nice, huh? Getting a little dark though. Show you guys again tomorrow probably. That's where we came from, back up that way. Alright guys, check it out. Taylor's ramen is done. How is it, Taylor?
It's pretty good. I'm just surprisingly full since we ate so late today.
Actually looks so good. Let's eat. So it got dark guys, and I guess in the end we did kind of have too much food. Taylor's just cleaning herself up and we're about to get in the tent and get to bed. Alright, so we're in the tent now guys. We are done for another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it today. The plan tomorrow is to stay here and check out Santa Cruz. Although we do know that you're not supposed to stay at this site for more than one night in a row. They'll make you leave for like a week before you can come back. So we'll have to see what we can do to, like, you know, stay without being noticed. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you don't miss Santa Cruz.